Hello everybody, and today I wanted to give some updates on the channel because I've got a lot of things coming up that I want to get done in the next while. I don't want to make this video too long, so I'll just get straight into it. So first of all, I want to regard my Mario Plush series. In case you aren't up to date with the community tab, but you did see my latest upload, you might have noticed that the Plush episode said season finale in the title. This is because I have a season 2 in the works, which I posted about in the community tab. And I also cleverly designed it so that you don't have to watch all of Season 1 if you want to watch Season 2, because if you saw the final episode, clearly Bowser summoned that black hole which sucked everybody into it, and now it brings them to a new dimension, basically, in Bowser's liking, where all of them but him have lost their memory, and they have to find out how they can regain it, but Bowser actually secretly knows everything that has went on in their lives before, and has to play along and pretend that he doesn't know anything about it. And basically all of Season 1 was just those very generic comedic sitcom styled plush videos. Literally every single plush tuber does, apart from the Yoshi Dies miniseries and the final episode, of course. Those sort of followed a similar same story. And this is what all of Season 2 is going to be like. It's going to follow a story from the start, so I wouldn't recommend starting at like episode 10 or however many episodes there's going to be. In case you didn't see, I updated the channel art and profile picture of the channel to sort of theme around the new series I'm making. I don't have an exact date planned for when the first episode will come out, but it should hopefully be in the next few days. I can't count on that though. And another thing I have planned with the series, which I think is really unique, is because, since I've said before that every character apart from Bowser has lost their memory, Mario and Luigi don't know who each other are, so they don't meet until the very end whenever they get their memory back. And the episodes are going to sort of pan between the life of Mario and Luigi, since they don't know each other, so of course they don't meet up. They'll sort of like cut between what they're doing at just random times. And another thing to note about the series, it won't be kid friendly, by the way. I'm not going to force swearing into it at random times, so whenever I think it's necessary, say if there's a character that's like really mad or something like that, then I won't be afraid to use it or nothing. I'll also be using a lot more unique models for some of the characters. Like Season 1 I used just like standard all-star Mario, Luigi, Yoshi, Toad and all that. But I'll be using the Super Nintendo World Mario and Luigi just to make it even more unique. And I'll be using the Party 5 Toad and Yoshi in it. I'm sure you can already tell from the descriptions I'm giving so far, but I really want to make this series extremely different from what every other plush tuber already does. Because plush tubing's became very, very boring lately in my opinion. It's all basically the exact same things. It's all just plush tubers just trend hopping in every trend or new release or anything they can think of. It's all just the exact same characters in every video with the same voices and personalities, so I really want to try shake it up a bit. I think that's enough talking about this new series for now. Just expect the first episode to hopefully be out in the next few days, because there still are a good few other things I want to talk about in this video. Another big thing that I'm planning, but still in the early stages, is another channel just for general Mario and Nintendo videos in general. Say for example, like doing challenges in games or something like that, or news on Nintendo Direct, say for example, or ranking videos or any of that sort of jazz. I don't have any name planned as of now, but I do sort of want to keep nations in the title of it so people do know that it's the same person running both of these channels. If you've known this channel for about 3.5 years, you might remember that I actually attempted this, I think about April 2021 I think it was. And the videos were like extremely low quality and below standards in my opinion. So I just ended up deleting or privating I think actually all the videos on that channel. It's still up, but it has like 10 subs or something like that, and I'm just gonna start new. Probably expect this in about a month maybe or so. Could be sooner, could be later. I don't really have the exact time planned. But I will upload a video on here to promote that new channel whenever I have everything set up, like got the name, channel picture, channel art, all that, the actual channel set up and all that stuff. Next up are some videos that I have planned or should be coming soon. All the way back in January, I made a poll in the community tab asking which Mario plush set overviews you would want to see. So I finally want to get around to making those. A good few other people have been doing this in the past year or so, but I've watched some of them and they really aren't the most high quality videos, and with my knowledge, if you know me around Discord and all, I have a lot of knowledge on the older Mario plush sets, like all the vintage ones from the 90s and all that. I basically know literally every single one of them, so I think that I would be able to just slip it all off the tongue in those videos without having to research it, and they'll be extremely high quality with a bunch of high quality images of the set and all that sort of stuff. Despite my absence from YouTube, I still am really into Mario plush collecting, and a lot of my time is spent to just researching and finding very old Japanese listings for these vintage Mario plushies, so I sort of know how the values have increased or decreased over the years, and I know some extremely obscure listings of the plushies from a very long time ago, and extremely obscure information that it's very hard to come across on the internet. I'm not sure if I'll exactly go by how the poll votes were, because I really want to make the Mario RPG overview first, because I know the absolute most about that set out of any of the vintage Mario plushes, because it's my favorite, probably favorite Mario plush set of all time. They look so good and premium, so badly want them, but it'll probably take a very long time before I can have the sort of money for them. But I know like literally every single piece of information that you can basically know about them. I know some extremely obscure listings for them and how prices have, and flukes about them have went around the years, and different scams have happened regarding them and all that sort of stuff. And I'd be able to just slip all that off my tongue and like without having to research anything. And a lot of people don't seem to know all that much about this set, because of course it was extremely obscure for years. Like, a lot of people don't even know about some of the recent Mallow listings that have showed up, because so many of them have showed up in the last year somehow, and I would like to, you know, sort of share that with everyone. And also, of course, the collection is still growing. Since the plush collection from the start of this year, I have still been getting a lot of plushies, even though I haven't been doing reviews on them or anything like that. Another thing is that I got another device for making videos back in April, and while I was clearing out the old device because it's broken now, thankfully I got everything archived before it actually fully broke. I was able to archive all of my photos and videos I had saved, and while I was doing that, I discovered on Google Photos of all places a bunch of old plush episodes that I recorded back in like 2021. I think there was one from 2022 that I hadn't uploaded, so I might just compile all the clips together, just slap random music onto it, just sort of how it would have been years ago, and just upload them, call them like scrapped video, and then what the title would have been and what the episode number would have been and all that, just to get them archived on there so I can delete them from my device and save a lot of storage. I think the last thing I really have to talk about is a new outro. The outro will just be sort of like this, how it was before, just a still image, and I just slap random music onto it every time. Occasionally the cursed outros like I used to do. But yeah, I don't have it made yet, but I'll have it ready for the next upload. I think that's really all I have exact plans for. I was expecting this video to be a lot shorter, wasn't expecting it to reach 8 minutes, but you know, it is what it is, so thanks for watching, goodbye.